again. Hi, I'm the Orange Peanut. This is take two. I am joined by cool people Icehouse and the Commish. This may be not the last real Duff Pick'em All-Star episode of the year, season, whatever it is that we're uploading these things to. But this is, I think, officially the last Pro Pick'em of the season. We're here to offer you fantasy football advice on your pick, and maybe other gambling bets that you may be doing in this process. I know I've put money on the Bengals. Icehouse, have you put money on the Rams, Bengals, or other?
I'm with you on the Bengals, man.
And the Bengals, Commish, do you have
You and I
any?
have the Bengals +4.
Do you have any gambling things happening right now?
Negative. No gambling.
The intelligent one amongst us here is smartly not gambling while being recorded. Very good. So, so we're here to give you advice. If you normally catch us during a regular season, we have much more advice to give. But this one's a little bit more relaxed. The Super Bowl is coming up for the Bengals and the Rams. And I'm just going to go in the order that, real fast. Commish, do we want to talk about what happened last week?
Well, we did that last week.
We did do that last week. Never mind. I forgot about that. Let's just go in the order that I've got Zoom in as of right now, with Icehouse with an intelligent bent, then me with a unintelligent pick, and then the Commish wrapping it up as to the pick that he wants here. So, Icehouse, take it away. What is your thoughts, Rams or Bengals? And give us your stats and info on anything you know about this game.
Oh man, don't put me on the spot. Next,
I am putting you on the spot. What is some bit of information that you know of what is happening with this game?
Well,
speak up.
You're putting me on the spot, man.
I am putting you on the spot right there. Something. Anything. Jeopardy music here.
Spread's not really moving from 4 to 4.5. It's basically stayed in iffy, God knows. So, I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing. I can't offer you much.
Well, what about why are you picking what you're picking here? Just tell us that.
I'm taking Cincy because I think Cincy's going to lose, but not by less than 4 points.
It's fair.
Or not by more than 4 points.
By more than 4 points.
Yeah.
Right?
I like the Bengals with +4.
Bengals with +4. All right. It's a good pick. Excellent statistics. Maybe lack thereof. So I'm got and me, of course, putting Icehouse on my internet connection is unstable. That's not a good prize. I don't like that. Hi, I'm back again. That's right. My Wi-Fi is what's running this whole program here. Orange Peanut is falling apart. Here's my thoughts. I actually don't have any real relevant stats. I'm going to pull the basic one that's up on Yahoo. With 47% are picking Los Angeles and 53% is picking Cincinnati. The average confidence is, of course, how can it be anything less than 16 for either one of them? Why is it 14.9 for Los Angeles and 15.2 for Cincinnati? Are people just picking one?
Pick distribution, because if you put 16 on Cincy, you're putting 0 on Los Angeles.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. All right, that makes
sense.
That does make some more sense. The main statistics I know is probably what everybody knows. The Commish might be able to talk about something more here in a bit, but here's what I know, especially with this. With the Bengals being in the Super Bowl and Matt Stafford leading the Rams to the Super Bowl, I ultimately really don't care who wins this game. I think either team that wins will be great. As a Bears fan, I'm looking very much forward to as many memes about the Lions as possible. So if Stafford wins, keep those memes going. More memes about the Lions. And if Stafford wins, that's awesome. Like, I overall have not been like the greatest fan of Stafford throughout his career. I thought he had a great college career. I thought he was kind of like, he was good but not great upon leaving college. He had AJ Green, which is just great to throw to in college. then he went to Detroit, and I was just like, oh, he's on the team that I don't want to win. And we play as Bears fans twice a year. But at the same time, Stafford has been through so many bad things that happen in Detroit. I mean, as Bears fans, we make some questionable decisions, but in Detroit, there are some landslides of oof happening in that city, you know. So I wouldn't mind it if Stafford took it. And then there's my fantasy football side with Burrow and the Bengals. I do think it's great that the Bengals are in another Super Bowl and could potentially win their first ever Super Bowl championship. I think Burrow is a great guy, and that he ultimately was the main reason I won my league's fantasy football trophy. And I think overall the Bengals represent a young Spitfire team that just has a lot of I forgot what they call the four of them on there. They're like four of them are less than 21 years old or 22 years old, something like that. They're just kind of fun to watch. So either way, I don't mind if either of the two teams wins. But since I've got 20 points or $20 on the Bengals, as well as they won the trophy for me, I'm going to put 16 points on the Bengals. But ultimately, cheers to whoever wins that one. Kamish, what are your thoughts?
Well, the white jerseys for LA gives them an edge. If they lose the coin toss, it gives the Los Angeles Rams an edge. There's also that small division realignment stat of the divisional opponents facing each other in the championship game, going on to win the Super Bowl after that game. So that also, keep the trend going. That favors the Rams. I can't find it. I know I had something else that I thought was really interesting that, again, was pointing in favor of the Rams. I will say this, though. I saw something interesting today that was Joe Burrow is taking the team to the Super Bowl in his second season. He not the youngest by age, but by season, he's the youngest to do that. Or whatever, is the first quarterback to do it in his second season, whereas Matthew Stafford in his 13th season is the oldest in that regards, having been the number one draft pick to take his team to the Super Bowl.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
All right.
So they both have, Stafford's is a bit of a longer benchmark in terms of not necessarily, I guess it would be considered in futility, even if he had been making it to championship games and losing. It took him the longest as the first overall pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he was first overall pick, wasn't he? That was the year after the Lions tanked the season.
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like they tanked on purpose, but yeah, they did tank.
They tanked because John Kitna was quarterback at that time. Which, oof. Yeah. All right, so there's a lot in favor of the Rams with that one, Kamish. Is that where your pick lies?
I don't know. I'm debating. It's a 4-point spread, and I mean, it's one of those games where if LA's defense really does torment Joe Burrow, which they don't have a great offensive line.
No, they don't.
No, they
like
don't.
4 points could be easily thwarted. That could, that's something that could easily be handled. And I mean, also, you got the addition of the potential of Super Bowl nerves for, while everyone's, trying to tout Joe Burrow as, I don't know, having ice in his veins and nothing bothers him. Yeah, he's also might have the mentality of, I've got nothing to lose. I can go out there and do whatever I want because no one expects me to win anyway.
Like youth luck, as I always think about it. Yeah.
He could just figure, hey, our team's young. I'm young. I could come back next year or the year after or whatever.
Right. And let's
It's
And
all
let's
good. I
not
got time.
right. And let's not undersell the fact that the defense stymied Kansas City's offense in that game, which had nothing to do with Joe Burrow.
Ah,
Like
yeah.
he didn't call any plays. He didn't tell them what he was seeing. Like that was, the defense stopped them, stuffed them, and gave them an opportunity to then succeed. So
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I don't know. I'm humming and hawing on this, and I mean I'm leaning towards Los Angeles. I'm in the same boat as Boss. I think LA is going to win the game, but it's one of those where, does it come down to a field goal? It sure as shit could.
Ooh.
So right now I'm going to pick the Rams.
Going with the Rams. Now, I think just going back to the stats of our league, I think there is kind of a Icehouse and Grody, I think, are in the lead. I think like whoever wins
Yes.
this, right, takes first place.
Yeah, between the two of them.
Do you think Grody is going to go for the Bengals or the Rams?
I have no idea. I wonder if he's going to listen to this and see Boss is going Bengals, so he'll go Rams.
Yeah, I'm almost hesitant
It's
to.
it's the only way to win.
Yeah,
That's true.
Because getting the Bengals right with Boss leaves you still 3 points behind. Like you
Yeah.
have to go. You have to go the opposite.
Oh, yeah, it'd be smart of Grody to be able to watch this. That makes sense, and he is a subscriber, so he is aware of when these videos come out.
There
So,
you go.
It's an alert on his YouTube for.
So I
It's
mean,
okay. I'll stick by my
Yeah.
stand by my pick.
Stand by the pick. That's good. Yeah, you stand
no,
by.
I mean that's fine. I'm not coaxing you into changing.
No, I mean it's like
I'm saying
yeah,
if Kevin
you're right,
listens
you're
to
right.
this,
It doesn't matter what the other person picks if you're right. So
Yeah,
I mean that's the way I look at it. It's like, well, just get the pick right and then whatever.
true. That's very true. All right. So that's our picks. Now, the other thing I wanted to just go over quickly that actually Icehouse and I kind of made last night. I'll put it on the screen right there. I created a Super Bowl betting thing
oh shit,
With
I
an
gotta finish that
with
for
an $11 buy-in. $11 buy-in. It is called the Dolla Yo Supa Bo. That's what it is. Dumb name, but then again, have you seen my team? Yeah, so we have some of these questions are pretty typical. Question 1 is which team will win the coin toss, Rams or Bengals? We have which team will be the first to score a touchdown in the first half, Rams or Bengals? Which team will
You're
be
gonna put it up on the screen for us to see.
Oh, sorry.
Wait for this.
I'm sorry. I'm
For
sorry.
anyone watching,
I'm
for
sorry.
us.
There we go. How's that?
I'm waiting. I'm like, when is he gonna click on it?
There we go. So, yep. Sorry about that. Here, can I start this over again here? So
No.
where is, yeah, here you go.
You've ruined it.
Place your bets. $11 buy-in to do this, and the winner will take all. So, for the Super Bowl here, you got to tell me who dis. So you got to give me your name, otherwise you don't win the money. Then the first question is which team will win the coin toss, Rams or Bengals? And there is which team will be the first to score a touchdown in the first half, Rams or Bengals?
I don't.
You know,
I mean, I see the survey, but like, I don't.
Are you
see
clicking through it, John?
I am. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
we're
not
not-
getting it.
we're
We're
not-
not
yeah,
seeing
we're not-
any of that.
Oh. That's because I'm dumb.
We saw the survey page, but not
I'm
the
dumb. That would be, yeah. I shared the wrong screen. There we go. Okay, starting over again. Take 3. Place your bet.
All right.
Place your bet.
John so far is in for $33.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Wow, this guy.
Holy crap. So $11 per person to play, and Dolla Yo winner take all, $11 to play. I think somewhere in the sub notes I've got if you fill it out, you're paying. So there, no take backs, no Q's, no O's, D's questions. So who dis? Make sure you put your name down. New phone. Which team will win the coin toss? Rams or Bengals? So you've got that question there. You have which team will be the first to score a touchdown in the first half, Rams or Bengals. You got which team will be first to score a field goal in the first half, Rams or Bengals. Which I think either one of those first half stuff, in my honest opinion, I think personally those would both go to the Rams because the Bengals have been throughout most of the year a second half comeback team. They are someone who does poorly in the first half, learns and does better in the second half, or gets lucky, does better combo of that in the second half. My kind
Don't
of
be giving out advice on this now.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just
You're gonna
me.
spoil the result.
Well, this one is a straight out coin flip. Which head coach will be showed on camera first after kickoff in the first half? Rams or Bengals? So that could kind of go in either way with that. You know, maybe related to the coin toss. I don't know. Who will be the first team to turn over the ball? Rams or Bengals? Kind of one that. Who has more turnovers? Rams or Bengals? Or on the year? I would guess the Bengals.
I don't know. I guess you could leave that to everyone to do their own research and then let them assume their own
thing, do their own thing. Next question is, which team will be the first to score a touchdown in the second half? Rams or Bengals? And then also, which team will be the first to score a field goal in the second half? Rams or Bengals? And if none of those happen and the score is 0-2 at the end, those questions are all just a wash at that point, so they just don't count. Of course, if it's if the game is 0-2, that's just lame, you know. Like hopefully that
would be pretty good actually. If a safety was the only score in the game,
or
I would probably laugh my ass off.
Commish,
like, wow,
that'd be pretty wild.
I mean, it's like fucking hell just happened. What did we just watch?
We were talking about yesterday. There's apparently a new NFL term for the octopus. The NFL octopus. Have you heard that before?
No.
We didn't hear it before either, but it was on DraftKings. The octopus is a term coined fairly recently for a player that scores a touchdown and then immediately after scores the 2-point conversion for 8 points. So I think it's 8 points that's there. Yeah, the octopus, that's somehow a term of sorts.
Yeah, that was just John. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that was an octopus.
And that's my only guess as to why it's just 8 points. So it's just.
I mean, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I never heard anyone use it before.
Never heard. Octopi are reserved for throwing onto the ice in Detroit. That's about it.
That was my thought. My first thought was like, someone's gonna throw an octopus, like in a hockey game.
Maybe someone
why
will.
Why would you do that?
All of a sudden, Burrow's on the field and splat. Octopus
yeah,
right
but it's like, how did you sneak it in? And the fuck are you doing that for?
Someone in the stands will have an octopus down their pants. Ugh. We have which quarterback will be sacked first? Stafford or some Rams, whoever's quarterback, and then Burrow or whoever is quarterback at that point. You've got which team will get over 150 total yards of receiving first, which is an interesting one given that both of these quarterbacks are gunslingers. They will come out and throw. So that will be a fun stat to keep an eyeball on.
Yeah, that one could go be interesting.
I like this one because I don't know how predictable this really is. Maybe it's related to, well, the question is which team will have the most players with receiving attempts by the end of the game, which means like number of players who have been passed to by the end of the game. So that really could kind of go either way. I think with Burrow, he's definitely adaptive towards throwing to multiple people. And I think with Burrow, I think he's might be running for his life and just throwing to whoever the hell he can. So I really kind of think that this could be a lot of different. It'll kind of go both ways with this. So it'll be an interesting one. And the last question that is part of the 11 questions in the bet is who will win the Super Bowl. No, that's just a simple one there. And if there is a
Bo
tiebreaker,
Jackson.
if there is a tiebreaker, yeah, put at the end of it who will be the MVP of the game. Ties after this require a game best 2 of 3 of rolling a d16. So because the coin flip would just be too easy, we'll have a Dungeons and Dragons nerd roll off at that point there. Hopefully I'll remember to bring my dice for the event. It's in my coat, I think. It usually is there. Yeah, so that is the survey. This is the sneak peek for joining us with the Duff Pick'em All-Stars with that. And I know Icehouse made these. Commish, what is your thought of the questions here?
Pretty good. I like them.
It's 11 of them. It's simple. It's for the most part easy to track. I think the one with the head coach, I'll need a little bit of some assistance watching to see when the head coach.
I was gonna say, someone's gonna pay attention to the game at whatever point that happens.
Someone
I don't even know.
Someone put the game on their TiVo or something like that, so we can reverse back. TiVo doesn't exist anymore, does it? Is that TiVo dead? Just Netflix now, or Fire Sticks or something? Roku sticks? I don't know.
There's DVRs are still around.
Yeah, DVR still exists.
Ah.
If you got direct TV or whatever, you can DVR shows left and right. So
Excellent. Yeah. I like it. So yeah, fill out the list there. Maybe we'll also do a couple of updates and whatnot, little quick moments while I'll be in Chicago. I am going out to watch the Super Bowl. Well, I'm going out to. Oh yeah, I'll be back here for the Super Bowl. Dang. That sucks. I thought it was going to be out. I'm going out there for the trophy presentation and then being chased immediately back to Cleveland to watch the Super Bowl here, to which the day after I have jury duty. Fun.
Yeah, I just blow off that jury duty.
Yeah. Not necessary.
a true American patriot.
That's right. But that's one American thing that we do. Blowing off the jury duty. The other American thing that we do, we watch the Super Bowl. Nothing says more America than watching the Super Bowl with a beer in your hand. Right, gentlemen?
Correct.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So, raise your glasses up. Raise your beers up for the Super Bowl. And cheers. Thanks for watching the Duff Pick'em All-Stars. We will see you round on the next one, folks. See you later. Bye-bye.